natural spring water is a water for every occasion on the field of sports, at your workplace. Just open the bottle and savor the pure, refreshing taste. Holy Natural Spring Water is produced in Mama Can St. Andrews and is available in all sizes nationwide. To order, telephone 444-7654 or 533-7654. Holy Natural Spring Water, Grenada's purest bottled water.
Blast Gaming is where dreams come true and jackpots are won. Dive into a world of delightful experiences and daring action. From the moment you step through the doors, have the time of your life, feel the energy, soak in the excitement, and let the good times roll. Blast is more than just a place to play. It's where friends socialize, cocktails flow, and a safe space for those who dream big and dare to have fun while doing it. Blast Gaming. Know your limit, play within it. You must be 18 and over.
Ready to kickstart your morning the right way? The return of MTV's Rise and Shine morning show will help you do just that. Rise and Shine Grenada is coming back with a touch of fusion. Stay tuned for more.
It's your girl Rookie Rose. You may know me as Ruka Thornhill, my real name. I've been dancing since around 2010. That's a lot of years from now. I just want to say what inspired me to be dancing. You know, when you're young and you're going through a lot, you find that escape, and I found my way through dancing. And then I continued dancing because it was a form of, a stress release. It was fun. It gave me so many opportunities, so I just wanted to continue. Even bringing light to people. People love to see it. It was always something that they look forward to in seeing every year, especially in Take It to the Streets, which has opened up a lot of doors for me. And as the reigning soloist of the Take It to the Streets competition, I have been awarded this great opportunity to dance in a school in Jamaica under Debbie Allen, one of the greatest dancers. I just want to say thank you so much to the Ministry of Culture for awarding me this opportunity. I have not gone as yet, but I will be going soon, because the slowest way is the fastest way to get to where you want to go. And as a dancer, I just want to say, people look up to us a lot. I have little sisters and they always want to be dancing just because I'm dancing. So I always use dancing as a way to motivate them, to bring them up positively as well. Because everything we do has an impact and an effect on people around us. Last year, the crowd was small, but the prizes are big. This year, we want a big crowd because the prizes are even bigger. Santine Hardcourt, 7th of June at 6:30 p.m. sharp. We're ready to start the competition, shell on the place. Make sure you're there because I will be there. Take It to the Streets competition. Let's go.
Washing the vehicle, use a bucket. not a hose. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
A natural disaster can change your life in minutes. Preparation is the best protection for your family and business. Prepare now. Create a disaster plan and make sure everyone knows what to do. Store water, non-perishable food, and medication. Remember basic emergency supplies such as batteries and flashlights. Trim overhanging trees. If trees near power lines are unsafe to trim, call Grenlec at 237 for assistance or advice. Install surge protectors to safeguard your electrical devices against outages and intermittent surges. Make sure your generator has an isolation switch. It will prevent power from feeding to our lines and electrocuting others. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Grenlec Community Partnership Initiative.
I'm here to say a special thank you to Grenlec for all that they have been doing for us. Now, most recently, we are very grateful for the paving of our yard. We now have easy access to drop off, to pick up stuff, and also it serves as a recreation point. So we're very, very grateful. And again, we want to say hats off to Grenlec for always being there for us. And we hope that God would bless the company so that you can continue to support us.
Grenlec, energizing our community.
This is the MTV Evening News for Friday the 7th of June. The news headlines are in association with Courts Grenada Limited.
Hello, Carnival. Nice to see you again. Hey people, this is Ezra the Fun Machine and I'm calling all revelers, carnivalists and bacchanalists. Let me tell you, take a loan of $3,000 or more for your costume and pay only $340 per month with Courts Ready Cash. Plus, you get to enter to win your loan back. That's right! Pay $0 down and nothing for the first 30 days. All you need is your ID, proof of address, job letter, pay slip, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Courts Already Cash location today or contact your Carnival band for more details. Experience Carnival 2024 with Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Coming up in the news this evening, young man shot by police speaks out. Man sentenced to 2 years for possession of firearm and ammunition. Grenada hosts inaugural Caribbean Music Festival in June. And in sport, young Grenadian awarded a basketball scholarship. We'll add the details to those and other stories. A look to, of course, at the public forecast information. It'll all be right after the break, right here on MTV. Stay with us.
The first segment of the MTV Evening News comes to your compliments Nexa Credit Union. With you wherever your road leads.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Good evening, I'm Tony Julian with the details. A young man currently hospitalized with a gunshot wound has come forward, alleging he was mistakenly shot by police during an early morning raid. He's demanding answers as to why his home was targeted, as we now hear in this report.
During the early hours of Thursday morning, 23-year-old carpenter Dylan Prime from Grandans Valley St. George alleges that he was mistakenly shot by police during a raid at his home. Prime, who sustained a gunshot wound to his upper body, was rushed to the general hospital by the officers involved. He recounted the incident in a telephone interview with our news team on Friday, explaining that he heard commotion outside his door and, upon inquiring who it was, received no response. Fearing for his safety, he grabbed a cutlass to defend himself. As he opened the door, he was shot.
I was sleeping in my bed. Long after 4, I get up and I hear them banging on my house. At the same time, I get up, ask who the outside they banged up my place. Nobody do want to answer. So I say then, if nobody do answer, I come out to my cutlass. Nobody still do answer. So I pop the door and I come out to my cutlass now. All I receive is pop. Recognize I get shoot. Push back the door, lock it. Right? Go down on the ground now. And I say, so just all they want to kill me. I do not know they want to kill me.
According to Prime, only after the shooting did the individuals identify themselves as police officers. Prime further revealed that his girlfriend later informed him that their home had been searched and some personal items were missing.
When after they shoot me, I say what I say. They answer and say police are there. So I open back the door and I throw myself on the ground. See? They in pain. Asking them, oh, why is that? Why is that? Why you shoot me for nothing? Asking all there. Who they in my veranda bang up my house. And nobody do answer him. Thing. I know as I didn't know hospital. My girlfriend went home. Right, and she made the house dig up. They didn't come with no warrant. I'm missing a box with my money from all my savings and from my shop. Right? I'm missing my phone.
To date, neither Prime nor his relatives have received an explanation from the police regarding the raid or the shooting.
No come and talk to me. Understand? Nobody will call my queen. They don't call nothing. They don't really, call nothing. My mother go down in the police station asking for the for my phone and my things on them. They bring her to one of them higher heads in the police force, and the man that was there, the fella that was there, he told her that he don't know nothing about the transaction that went on this morning.
Expressing his disappointment, Prime criticized the police for their failure to identify themselves in a timely manner and for not providing any explanation for their actions, and affirmed that the search was unwarranted. His legal representative, Attorney-at-Law Jerry Edwin, confirmed that they intend to seek redress on the matter. According to an earlier release from the RGPF on Thursday, police executed a search warrant in Grandans Valley St. George, finding a .45 pistol, 6 rounds of ammunition, and 1 kilogram of cocaine, resulting in the occupants being detained by police. The release further states that while at another home in Grandans, police were attacked by one of the occupants with a cutlass. He was shot by police and then taken to the hospital for medical attention. Investigations continue into the matter. For MTV News, Troy Gill.
A 35-year-old unemployed resident of Coles Gap, St. David, will spend 2 years behind bars for possession of a firearm and ammunition. Lance Edwards was handed his fate at the St. David Magistrates Court on Thursday, the 6th of June. He was charged with the offences following an operation conducted by police on Saturday, the 18th of May, in which 1.38 caliber Star pistol, along with .38 caliber rounds of ammunition were found in the vehicle he was driving. Meanwhile, the Royal Grenada Police Force is continuing to implore citizens to take advantage of the ongoing firearms amnesty, which took effect from the 1st of May this year, and for them to surrender all illegal guns and ammunition free of prosecution. The public is being reminded that taking advantage of the gun amnesty will prevent harsh penalties for possession of firearms or ammunition and will reduce other firearm-related incidents. The gun amnesty, remember, ends on the 31st of July this year. The vibrant sounds of Grenada and the Caribbean will be showcased at the inaugural Grenada Caribbean Music Festival, carded for later in June and featuring a main cast of 3 local and 2 regional artists. The event, produced by Silver Sands Grenada, aims to promote Grenada as a regional destination, as we hear from Akela Aberdeen.
On June 22nd, 2024, the first Grenada Caribbean Music Festival will see the lineup of Grenadian artists Sabrina Francis, Jefferson and Mr. Killer, Trinbagonian Patrice Roberts and Jamaican Lila Ike. Several local DJs are set to kickstart the show and play in between sets. CEO of parent company JDC, Mark Scott, believes an event of this nature, with an unusual cast, will appeal to persons throughout the Caribbean, boosting visitor arrivals in Grenada.
3 different levels of admission. There's the general admission, which I think starts at 100 EC, and that sort of gives you access to the site, and there'll be vendors there selling food and whatever else the vendors want to do on the day. So there'll be a sort of retail village there. If any of you at the previous Grenada Music Festivals at Port Louis, you will have seen a similar setup there, where we had the vendor village and food being served at the back of the field, closer to the beach and the water. So that will all be going on there throughout. The next level up is what they're calling General Plus, which is a sort of halfway between general admission and VIP. So those people who choose to buy those tickets at 250 EC will benefit from complimentary drinks between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. and complimentary food between 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. And they'll also have front stage access. So there'll be a large area of the front of the stage that will be available for the General Plus. And then there is a third section, but that's the VVIP is strictly for Mr. Suarez, Mr. Naguib's own invited guests. So those tickets are not actually for sale.
According to Silver Sands Executive Assistant Kelowna George, the hope is to make the Grenada Caribbean Music Festival an annual event.
The Welcome to Spice Mass song, and I think there's a verse that begins, "Can you feel the wind that blows, what it is, from the seas to the Carenage?" That is the vibe that I get when I think about this show, this event on Port Louis lawn. Apart from the musical vibration, you have the attractions, you have the vendors village, as Mark explained, and you have the vibe tent. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at GC Music Fest. So feel free to follow us. You can drop your comments in there, you can drop your questions in there, and we intend to make this an annual event. And of course, the general public, and you will be included in every way. Feel free to tell us who you want to see next year. Use the platform.
Executive Assistant to the CEO at JDC, Hannah Marshall, encourages persons both locally and in the region to embrace the unique experience of reggae, soul, and soca.
We just want to encourage Grenadians to come out to the event. It's going to be a memorable one. We've put a lot of time and effort into making sure that this event is executed so that the Grenadian public can really enjoy this experience. So once again, come out in your numbers on June 22nd, 2024 at the Port Louis lawn.
The Grenada Caribbean Music Festival is carded for Saturday, June 22nd at the Port Louis lawn with an expected attendance of 3,000. Reporting for MTV News, I am Akila Aberdeen.
Bishop of the Catholic Diocese in Grenada, Clyde Harvey, has emphasized that the surge in gun violence and criminal behavior is impacting the entire population, not just specific groups. Speaking on Thursday's Good News Catholic Communications program, Bishop Harvey asserted that aside from the known criminal elements being incarcerated or killed, many young men and women continue to fall victim to violence.
I want to mention that here on a Grenadian program, because I think it is important for us to understand that when we're looking at all of these young men out there, they are not only killing each other. The possibility exists that they might kill off the best of our own young men. One of the challenges that a teacher spoke to me about the other day is that with this business of saying that everybody going to secondary school, you no longer have your elite schools where the best of the crop will go. You now have schools where the young men are mixing, the young women are mixing together. And therefore, if some of them go down the path of criminality, they are known. Right? And sometimes it's very difficult for a young person to separate himself or herself off from the context of secondary school and the mixing and so on that went on.
Bishop Harvey pointed out the complex dynamics between law enforcement and civilians, suggesting that interpersonal relationships might lead to biased perceptions. However, the bishop also stressed that this only underscores the fact that no one is exempt from the collateral damage or fallout from criminal behavior.
That is being also identified as one of the problems with the police, that our young police officers know the young criminals. They're friends. And I don't mean friend in the sense of friends in committing crime, but they're friends. If you get to know my sister and so on, and it's harder for me to deal with you as a criminal. You know. But my main point is, none of us can say, and this is a danger for Grenada today, well, let them criminals kill each other off. Sooner or later, if we say that, it's going to come home to roost with our young people, boys and girls, who are struggling to live the good life, a righteous life, being caught up in the crossfire of that violence. It is a problem that all of us have to face, and all of us are in danger for our lives.
The bishop's statements came just hours before Von Wangi Cyrus, who was fatally shot back in May and also faced charges of attempted non-capital murder, possession of a firearm and ammunition, was laid to rest on Friday. Environmental health officials gathered in St. George on Friday for the final lap of awareness activities geared toward informing the public as to the importance of food safety and the prevention of foodborne illnesses. We have more in this report.
The Week of Awareness activities on food safety, hosted by the Environmental Health Department in the Ministry of Health, culminated with a display at the Esplanade Mall, St. George on Friday, June 7th, also recognized as World Food Safety Day. During the display, Acting Chief Environmental Health Officer Kenneth Hazard highlighted the importance of food safety practices given the significant mortality rate due to foodborne illnesses.
World Food Safety Day is all about sensitizing people in terms of giving them information regarding food safety, what they can do to contribute toward food safety, what they can do in terms of ensuring that the food they eat is safe and is free from any harmful organism or materials that can make them sick. The World Health Organization have noted that over 600 million persons come down with foodborne illness every year, right? We have up to 420,000 deaths, I think, from foodborne illness across the globe every year, and that's high.
Also present at the display was Plant Quarantine Officer attached to the Pest Control Unit in the Ministry of Agriculture, Francis Noel.
Here we are supporting the other agencies that are involved in food safety, and the whole sequence of things is that from the farm to the table. So whatever happens to your produce from the time the farmer plants it until the time it gets to your table, that's our responsibility. So as the pest management unit, our role is to assist farmers with the pest control. And pest control most of the time takes place just around the time when production about to be harvested. Okay? And if farmers don't use the right product in the right time, what will happen is that residues of whatever they use could end up in your plate.
Environmental Health Officer Eilidge Lamoth shared tips with bystanders on what to identify when shopping to prevent or minimize the impact of foodborne illnesses.
Here we have a damaged can. So the thing about damaged can is that there's a thin coating inside the can that prevents the can from rusting from the contents of the can inside. Once the can is dented, the contents of the can then interact with the metal of the can and it begins to rust. That rust then gets into the food and causes the food to become unwholesome. All right, here we have a can that is without label. There is no label on the can. We cannot tell what is inside the can, what's the contents of the can, and what it is that you're willing to buy or you're looking to buy when purchasing these cans. So you stay away from anything that does not have any labels or does have a label that you cannot understand, that is non-English labels.
District Environmental Health Officer for Grenada South, Denny Croney, and his team shared a message on the importance of food safety to end the week's activities.
As it's World Food Safety Today, there is only one thing we want to say. Safety first. Food safety is key.
For MTV News, Troy Gill.
That's the first segment of the Evening News Friday. We'll be back with more right after the break.
The first segment of the MTV Evening News came to you in association with Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
The yard. Use a broom instead of a hose. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit or call Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. First, make a family disaster plan and ensure that everyone in your household is familiar and comfortable with it. Remember to add batteries and flashlights to your emergency kit. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
Carrick, look out for Hubbard's Live Free for 1 year promotion. Island Motorcade. You can live free. Saturday, June 8th, starting Central, on to Mount Pleasant, through Tebu to Windward, then on to Hillsborough, to 6 Roads, to South Harveyville, to Lesdale, on to Mount Pleasant, back through Bogles, to Hillsborough, on to Harveyville, ending on Paradise Beach. See the display of the grand prize, Isuzu D-Max. There will also be loads of giveaways from Hubbard's and the participating brands. You don't want to miss this. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlec, Flow, Sol Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Carib Brewery, Co-op Bank, Systems Paint, and Food Fear.
Make it easy. Spend a 50 and you could be lucky.
Blast Gaming is where dreams come true and jackpots are won. Dive into a world of delightful experiences and daring action. From the moment you step through the doors, have the time of your life, feel the energy, soak in the excitement, and let the good times roll. Blast is more than just a place to play. It's where friends socialize, cocktails flow, and a safe space for those who dream big and dare to have fun while doing it. Blast Gaming. Know your limits, play within it. You must be 18 and over.
The second segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there. Easy. That's why on June 22nd, we're hosting our Easy Ride Auto Show at Ariza's Car Park, Bruce Street. Speak to our professional loan officers, car dealers, and insurance brokers in one convenient location. Learn about our special offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. This is your opportunity to secure your Easy Ride loan and drive away in style.
Welcome back. In an alarming update, the Grenada National Trust is expecting government's immediate intervention so that the organization can reverse its plans to cease all operations by the end of this year. Kayla Flavine has the details.
The Grenada National Trust, GNT, was founded in April 1967 by an Act of Parliament and is mandated to protect Grenada's cultural, architectural, and natural heritage. However, President of the National Trust, Dara Braffett, explained to MTV News that the organization has been unable to fulfill its mandate over the years due to lack of funding from successive governments. In February 2023, a study conducted by an European Union-funded OECS development program showed that Grenada was the only OECS island in which government has not vested in heritage tours and activities. As a result, Grenada is the only country in the OECS that has not been able to reap the benefits of EU heritage funding and resources to develop historic sites, generate gate receipts to preserve them, and create jobs for locals.
The European Union has offered a development grant to the 11 OECS states to further develop their heritage tourism. Unfortunately, Grenada is the only island that will not benefit from this gift, as in the last 57 years, our successive governments have not transferred any sites to the local National Trust to be developed and managed.
Moreover, Brafitt said attempts to raise funds from private companies, local citizens, or international donors have met with limited success, as the general perception and requirement is that Grenada is expected to lead efforts in heritage preservation. He further disclosed that Grenada was the first OECS state to create a national trust, and weeps that the island is yet to make use of available funds.
The last tourism master plan I saw pointed out that while it was difficult for us to compete with Cuba and the Dominican Republic on price, our heritage made us unique and would restore a competitive edge. So the question to government is, why has it changed its mind about heritage tourism or ignored its potential? Why be last when you can be first, or at least try to keep up? Kirani James taught us what could be possible. Let us hope the lesson is not wasted.
In efforts to get more information on the matter, MTV News contacted Minister for Culture, Honorable Adrian Thomas, for a comment regarding the operation of the Grenada National Trust. However, our efforts were unsuccessful. For MTV News, Kayla Flavini.
Grenada joins the rest of the world in observance of World Oceans Day tomorrow, Saturday the 8th of June, with a community cleanup initiative at the Lance Beach in Guelph, St. John. Volunteers are being encouraged to assemble at the Guelph Fish Market from 6 o'clock. Again, that's tomorrow morning, Saturday. The cleanup is being organized by Minister for Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, Karine James, in partnership with the U.S. Embassy, Grenada. Officials say the cleanup highlights the ministry's dedication to increasing awareness as to the impact of human activities on our oceans and rallying the public to help protect the beautiful waterfront. The theme for this year's celebration is Awaken New Depths. The event is supported by the United Nations Development Programme, UNDP, the Republic Bank Grenada Limited, the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority, and the Grenada Bottling Company through its Coca-Cola brand. The Evening News Friday here on MTV. And in this evening's Total Local, we feature Zalika Peters with a remix of Insecure by Jasmine Sullivan.
If you're from the islands, this one is for you. Hi everybody, my name is Zalika Peters. I am a singer and a songwriter. I am an actress. I dabble in everything that is involved in creative arts, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Creatively, that's me. So this song is actually a remix of a very popular song by an R&B artist by the name of Jasmine Sullivan, and the name of the song is Insecure. And I was listening to the song one day because I love Jasmine, and I thought, this would be a really cool song to cover. And then I was thinking, well, what would I write about for it to fit into the theme of the original song, Insecure? And I figured, carnival season is starting across the Caribbean, and I wanted to write something that was relatable and could resonate with people and tie in the whole festivities of carnival and the Caribbean vernacular in the song. So I rewrote the lyrics of the song for Insecure from the point of view of a Caribbean woman before carnival. But I am taking that. Every time I get dressed, you be acting so. Well, the video was directed and shot by the talented Joel Frederick. Joel is my forever friend as well. She's like a sister to me. And actually, we shot the video at my house. Big up my mom for being the queen of aesthetics. So we just chose somewhere in the house that I felt would have fit the vibe and put some stuff around, and everything was done in the comfort of my home. I also recorded all the vocals and the music and stuff in my room, and I think that just goes to show that we don't always have to have everything all together or the highest echelon of equipment and stuff for you to create your art. Like, your art will speak for itself. You just have to believe in yourself and work hard, and you could start from anywhere once you make that decision. I can take it out. definitely a lot more of that in store. I've actually finished 2 other recordings already, and we have to shoot the visuals for that in the upcoming week. So y'all can look out for a lot more music, and after Carnival I'll be dropping my original music. That's the plan. So there's a lot more in store. Right now you can find anything I have on Instagram. My handle is Zalika, z.e.l.e.k.a. TikTok is also there, Facebook, and the YouTube should be up within the next week or so. So you could find me on YouTube as well in the coming weeks.
Questions, the ever constant searching, my mind can't rest, and that's why this isn't working. But
yes, I am an actress. However, I'm not in this upcoming production, but Labukan Creative Center is staging the play I Do, which is the sequel to the popular play The Burial of Miss Faithlin, and that is the first staging of that is on June the 8th, and it runs for the next 4 weekends at Labukan Training Center. So be sure to get y'all tickets. Y'all are in for a treat. Y'all are definitely in for some laughs, and we'd love to have you here.
Why you can't get above my bed?
The evening news. Stay with us. Regional highlights are next. The second segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there. Easy. That's why on June 22nd, we're hosting our Easy Ride Auto Show at Ariza's Car Park, Bruce Street. Speak to our professional loan officers, car dealers, and insurance brokers in one convenient location. Learn about our special offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. This is your opportunity to secure your Easy Ride loan and drive away in style.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Washing the vehicle? Use a bucket, not a hose. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
Take it to the street. Dance competition is here once again. Friday, 7th June 2024, 6:30 p.m. Tantine Hard Court. Hosted by the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy and Culture. For more information, contact 415-8282. Admission adults $10. Children $5. Jana, your crew. Perfect. Those dance dance moves. Come out and be fascinated by Grenada's best street dancers. Take it to the street dance competition Friday, June 7th, 2024. Sponsors: Blue Bubbles, PA Rentals and Event Supplies Company, Dana's Tasty Food, Grenada Bottling Company, W Top Fashion, Hopkins Sisters, C's Boutique, the Grenada Trade Center, and the Government of Grenada.
Carriacou, look out for Hubbard's Live Free for 1 year promotion, Island Motorcade. Saturday, June 8th, start in Central, on to Mount Pleasant, through Tebu, to Wynwood, then on to Hillsborough, to 6 Roads, to South Harveyvale, to Leicester, on to Mount Pleasant, back through Bogles, to Hillsborough, on to Harveyvale, ending on Paradise Beach. See the display of the grand prize, Isuzu D-Max. There will also be loads of giveaways from Hubbard's and the participating brands.
You don't want to miss this.
This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Granec, Flow, Sol Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Carib Brewery, Co-op Bank, Systems Paint, and Food Fear.
Make it easy. Spend a 50 and you could be lucky.
GRENLEC Community Partnership Initiative.
I'm here to say a special thank you to GRENLEC for all that they have been doing for us. Now, most recently, we are very grateful for the paving of our yard. We now have easy access to drop off, to pick up stuff, and also it serves as a recreation point. So we're very, very grateful. And again, we want to say hats off to GRENLEC for always being there for us, and we hope that God would bless the company so that you can continue to support us.
GRENLEC, energizing our community.
Welcome back to the Evening News Friday. We join Clifton James for this evening's regional roundup.
With the regional roundup, I am Clifton James. The Ministry of Health and Social Services has announced an outbreak of scabies in Montserrat and says in a statement on Thursday that immediate action is necessary to control and prevent further spread. Scabies is a highly contagious skin condition caused by the infestation of the skin by the human itch mite Sarcoptes scabii. It spreads through close personal contact with an infected person, including skin-to-skin contact or sharing clothing, bedding and towels. Members of the public have been advised to closely monitor themselves and others in their care for symptoms of scabies. The Ministry of Health said it remains committed to safeguarding public health and will continue to provide updates as the situation evolves. Guyana says whilst there is a consensus among regional partners that Russian warships scheduled to navigate towards the Caribbean this month pose no security threat to the region, it nonetheless is assuring citizens that it will not let down its guard. Vice President Bharat Jagdeo, speaking at his weekly news conference on Thursday, said that while the presence of the warships may spark concerns about the evolving ties between Russia and Venezuela, he wanted to reassure the public that the presence of these vessels does not directly menace Guyana's security. Jagdeo told reporters that the consensus among some regional partners is that the Russian naval activity poses no immediate threat to Guyana or its interests. International news outlets reported that the Russian fleet is scheduled to engage in naval exercises in nations allied with Moscow, notably Cuba and Venezuela. 2 US citizens and a Guyanese national are facing charges related to the unlawful export of gold. The accused individuals are Ian Jacobis, 44, Shamina Ahmad, 52, and Ashenia Salamalay, 34. They were formally charged on Thursday for the offence of exporting gold without a licence. The Guyana Revenue Authority, GRA, initiated the arrest subsequent to the discovery of 240 ounces of nearly pure gold jewellery at the Chedijagan International Airport, disguised as silver-plated items. The estimated value of the seized gold amounted to over $560,000. The trio were reportedly attempting to board an American Airlines flight bound for New York without the prerequisite permits and declaration to customs authorities for the gold. You're up to date with the Regional Roundup. I am Clifton James.
It's the MTV Evening News. We'll be back with you after the break.
Over the years and presently, customers have been winning exciting prizes while ensuring that benefits are realized for all Grenadians by supporting the games of the National Lotteries Authority.
I am Patrick Simmons, former Minister for Sports and National Athlete. The NLA has made significant investment in nation-building activities. Among them are the construction of health, sporting, cultural, educational, and community facilities. Additionally, they continue to provide funding to non-governmental organizations and individuals throughout the Tri-Island state. I support the NLA's mandate because I can see where the money goes.
Playing the games of the NLA guarantees support for sports, culture, and nation building throughout the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. First, make a family disaster plan and ensure that everyone in your household is familiar and comfortable with it. Remember to add batteries and flashlights to your emergency kit. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
The laundry, always do a full load. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
Take It to the Street dance competition is here once again. Friday 7th June 2024, 6:30 p.m. Canteen Hardcore. Hosted by the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy and Culture. For more information, contact 415-8282. Admission adults $10, children $5. Gather your crew. Perfect those dance moves. Come out and be fascinated by Grenada's best street dancers. Take It to the Street dance competition. Friday, June 7th, 2024. Sponsors: Blue Bubbles, PA Rentals and Event Supplies Company. Dana's Tasty Food. Grenada Bottling Company. W Top Fashion. Hopkins Sisters. C's Boutique. The Grenada Trade Center. And the Government of Grenada.
Coming up in sport, a young Grenadian awarded a basketball scholarship. We'll have that highlight and more in our sporting segment.
The MTV Evening Sports is brought to you in association with Courts, bringing value home.
Hello, Carnival. Nice to see you again. Hey people, this is Ezra the Fun Machine and I'm calling all revelers, carnivalists and bacchanalists. Let me tell you, take a loan of $3,000 or more for your costume and pay only $340 per month with God's ready cash. Plus, you get to enter to win your loan back. That's right! Pay $0 down and nothing for the first 30 days. All you need is your ID, proof of address, job letter, pay slip, and 2 references. Visit your nearest God's already cash location today or contact your Carnival band for more details. Experience Carnival 2024 with God's ready cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Special evening to you now, sporting fans. Here are your highlights.
Good evening, sporting fans. The Kellon Baptiste Foundation, Incorporated, continues to support the development of local basketball through their annual basketball scholarship. On Thursday, the foundation presented their newest scholarship recipient to the media during a press conference at the GFA conference room. Awardee Akinde Redhead will be heading to Panola College, where he is expected to further his studies while improving his basketball skills. Chairman of the Kellon Baptiste Foundation, Incorporated, is Kyron Baptiste.
Akinde is a player that has so much talent. I've never seen a kid who display all these talent as a basketball player that a coach needs. So the coach at Enel School saw Akinde's tapes and immediately was interested. There was no question. He didn't have to see him in person. You have to come to Grenada. He said, this is a kid, I need a kid like that. And I want this kid this season. Make it happen. So Akinde is ready to go. He's been training, with Enel. Coach Pablo is his coach. And coach has done a great job with Akinde. I thank you for doing that, coach. You're doing a marvelous job with Akinde. And you have him ready for his first year at Panola College. And it's good to have 2 Grenadians at the same college within this 1 year.
Scholarship recipient Akinde Redhead is scheduled to leave Grenada for Panola College in August 2024.
Every time I talk about this opportunity, I just feel a need to reiterate how appreciative I am of Kenroy and Heather and the entire foundation for being able to afford not only me but also Enel and hopefully other players in different sports as well this opportunity, because the time and the work, the effort that they put in to collaborate with the coaches from Panola afforded us this opportunity to showcase our talent and ourselves to the world. So once again, thank you. And I'm just happy and proud because now that they've done their part, I think it's up to me and Enel and whoever else in the future to do the simple things, to keep working hard, to stay consistent, to stay patient, and so that whenever we do get our chances to go out there, that we are ready to go.
Cinnamon Pacers and Ginger General square off in the opening match of Edition 4 of the Spice Isle T10. Cinnamon Pacers was a finalist in the first edition of the tournament and will be in high hopes to go one step further this season. National captain Ryan John takes over the leadership of the Pacers, who possess a balanced squad that will have high hopes for a successful tournament. Shondell Regis, Nikosi Saint-Hilaire, Junior Henry, and Cyprian Forsyth are the men to watch with the bat, while all-rounders Ryan John, Kieran Kotai, and fast bowler Sherman Lewis are the ones expected to lead their team's bowling effort. Ginger Generals, one of the two teams to never make the final, will be hoping that Season 4 is their time to get it right. The Generals possess experience and youth and will be banking on that combination to get their team to the promised land. During an interview on GIS with host Sherian Noel on Friday, head coach of the Grenada senior men's national football team, Shalry Joseph, reflects on the 2-2 draw with Trinidad and Tobago and looks ahead to the big clash against Costa Rica this Sunday at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium.
Against Costa Rica is going to be very difficult. We've studied them for a while now, and then we watched them play last night, and we know how good they are, not just individually, but as a collective. And that team has been playing together for 2 to 3 years now in the same system with the same set of players. Their roster hasn't really changed in the last couple of years, so it's going to be very challenging. For us, we just have to be ready to go. Saying that Wednesday is a little bit difficult in terms of Trinidad. We know we were close in terms of potential, in terms of ability, and in terms of team versus team. We know it's Trinidad, whereas Costa Rica is a different animal. They play some of the best teams. They play teams in Europe like France and England. They play those guys in international breaks. So we know we have our work cut out for us, but we're going to embrace the challenge and be ready to play them.
That's all in this evening's sports. I am Akila Aberdeen.
With the latest sporting highlights there, we still have ahead the public forecast information and a recap of the main stories when we return.
The MTV Evening Sports was brought to you in association with Quartz, bringing value home.
MTV Weather Report comes to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
We believe in possibilities. We are strong. Together, we are Grenada.
Good Friday evening, viewers, with the nighttime and the weekend's weather forecast. The meteorologist Wayne Williams. The sunny skies continue through the Eastern Caribbean today, but those two tropical waves continue to approach the islands. We are looking at the first one. It's expected still to be to the east of the islands, but the cloudiness moving with it could impact the weather over the latter part of the weekend. The next continues moving slowly across the Atlantic. Lots of cloudiness associated with both those waves, most of it in the intertropical convergence zone. The haze very slight right now, but we do have some dense haze much further back, could begin impacting us by the latter part of the next weekend. Right now the cloudiness continues mostly to the southeast of Grenada, most of it in the intertropical convergence zone. We do expect some of that moisture to reach us by the latter part of Saturday evening into Saturday night, when it could begin bringing some showers that are expected to continue into Sunday. The forecast of Friday night, we expect the mostly clear conditions to continue, but there is the chance, medium chance of some isolated showers. That's about 60%. Easterly winds 8 to 18 miles per hour. Minimum temperature around 24. No moon tonight. It's going to rise at 7:29 tomorrow morning and set at 8:49 on Saturday night. Generally fair, hazy and windy skies on Saturday. Easterly winds 12 to 24 miles per hour. Moderate seas, 4 to 5 foot waves. Sunrise 5:41, sunset 6:30. It's going to be warm, 31, feeling like 38. The UV index moderate. There is a moderate chance that some showers could develop in the latter part of the afternoon into the evening, but mostly in to Saturday night. On Sunday, the chance of showers increases. Easterly winds, the east-southeasterly between 12 and 24 miles per hour. 70% chance, 70-80% chance of those showers developing moderate to slightly choppy seas with 4 to 6 foot waves. Sunrise 5:41, 6:30 is the sunset. Max 30 will feel like 36. UV index still around moderate. Some residual showers are expected to continue on Monday, but by Tuesday, even if we see any showers, there will be very few and very far apart. Significant improvement expected from Wednesday through to next Saturday. That is it for me for Friday night and for this week, folks. Have yourself a great night, a safe and enjoyable weekend, and remember you can join me again on Monday.
MTV Weather Report was brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
And now to end the news, a recap of the headlines. A young man shot by police has spoken out. Man sentenced to 2 years for possession of firearm and ammunition. Grenada is hosting inaugural Caribbean Music Festival in June. And in sport, young Grenadian has been awarded a basketball scholarship. We've had details to those and other stories a look to at the public forecast information. And so now, on behalf of the news and production departments, I'm Tony Julian. We thank you for viewing and wish you a safe and wonderful weekend.